We'll try to get more reaction to this breaking news story in the next hour. Let's move on to this now. The remains of late Queen Regent Mantfombi Dlamini Zulu are expected to arrive at the Royal House today. The delegation accompanying the late Queen left Johannesburg this morning. A makeshift mortuary has been prepared at the Royal Palace in KwaNongoma. Our senior reporter Siphamandla Goge is covering the story for us. He joins us now live. So Sipa, we saw that convoy leave just after 10:30 from Johannesburg. Any idea how far they are?
We understand that they are about an hour away from KwaNongoma, Khangela Mankengane Royal Palace. They should be approaching Ophongolo now. Remember that convoy left from Johannesburg via Mpumalanga province all the way to Piet Retief to Ophongolo, and then they will finally land here in KwaNongoma, Khangela Mankengane Royal Palace. The palace is not far from Ophongolo. I think it's about 45 minutes to an hour from Ophongolo. So if that convoy is fast approaching Ophongolo, it tells you that they have entered or they are entering KwaZulu-Natal province, and there they will be taken by the provincial traffic authorities, and then they will transport them and basically escort them all the way to the palace. Let me tell you that the latest development here is that I have just spotted one of the king's wives, who is Mamchiza from eNCA Royal Palace, Queen Mamchiza from eNCA Royal Palace. She is joining the monarchs here. In terms of tradition and royal protocol, her arrival signals the fact that that convoy is getting closer to Khangela Mankengane Royal Palace. Hence, she has left her palace in eNCA, which is about 45 minutes to an hour to where we are. She has just arrived. She is inside one of the houses. They are awaiting the arrival of the remains of the departed Queen Regent Mantfombi. I can tell you that outside the palace and inside I'm spotting some mourners who are trickling in here. Perhaps my colleague Nkanyiso Mdlalose will just pen and show you what is happening here at the palace. This is the current situation now as we see mourners here waiting to receive the remains of the departed Queen. Perhaps let me just give you a bit of a background. If I'm not mistaken, I think I am spotting there, that should be Princess Phumzile Buthelezi. She is Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi's daughter, the one there speaking to that lady carrying a bottle of water there. But that is what is happening. Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, as the traditional Prime Minister of the Zulu nation, is still inside the palace. As you see here, traffic authorities, I think I spot here a car belonging to, I think that police car belongs to Gauteng or Swaziland. I can't see properly. As you see cars starting to arrive, that tells you that the convoy is fast making its way here, and it tells you that they are fast approaching Khangela Mankengane Royal Palace. Our colleagues Thubelihle Vilane and Bongo Musa Mkhize will bring you that convoy once they spot it make its way to the palace, and will pick it up from here at Khangela Mankengane Royal Palace. This is the official residence of the departed Queen. On the other side of the camera, that's where that makeshift mortuary is being erected. When her body arrives, it will be taken out of the hearse and out of the casket, put into that mortuary or mobile freezer, and then after that there will be a night vigil for the family, just a select few. That's when they will have a time to gather and pay their last respects. Remember that her children haven't had time to mourn their mother. They haven't had time basically to be together as the family members, because some of them, when she passed away, they were in Johannesburg with her at the hospital, and then they have since been there. They haven't come to the palace to join other family members here to mourn. I've also spotted Vukile Matabela, who's the spokesperson for President Jacob Zuma. He is hiding under that tree. That man wearing that grey suit is Vukile Matabela. He is the spokesperson for former President Jacob Zuma. We understand that the former president will be attending the official provincial funeral service on Friday. He has had a close relationship with the family here, the royal family members. He has worked well with the king during that political instability in KwaZulu-Natal, and he has worked well with the queen. But this is the activity that you see outside here. As you see police officers going inside the palace house there. They are trying to help out with the convoy, as we see some royal family members arriving too. Earlier on, we spoke to, I think, Amabuto are coming this side. I'm going to ask Nkanyiso Mdlalose to take out the camera here. Please pardon us for the shaky shot. We'll have to walk towards the gate, Shahan. You will have some shaky visuals. Please bear with us a minute. When you see this camera shaking, unmount it, and then we need to go, and so that we can show you what is happening outside the palace gates, and that's where you will be able to see Amabuto arriving here. And I see members of the Presidential Protection Unit and the bomb squad. They are basically here to sweep, as we understand that authorities will be here. So what you are seeing here is the of cars and the convoy that had gone to Johannesburg to fetch the remains of the departed queen. If we can come this side, Nkanyiso Mdlalose, bear with us. We are trying to avoid. Hello, police officer. Is this from Swaziland? Okay, this police van that you see, the delegation is from Swaziland. I see it's written Eswatini. The police has confirmed to us that the delegation that you see arriving here is from Eswatini. So the departed queen, sister to current reigning Eswatini, King Mswatini, is a daughter. She is a daughter of the late King Sobhuza the Great. So it's not surprising that a Swazi delegation will be here. Here is Ndona Amabuto organizing Amabuto. So this is the current situation outside, and I see Inyosi Mncwango there is busy doing praise singing. Perhaps let's listen to natural sound.
Umsinde kuntilingweni ungowani ubangwe ngabakwaKhinya bena basentengweni ekokozelele ngabasentumeni bena bakwaKhinya bebekokozelela idlodla kokatshana hlangala amakhosi nina bodlungwane likwandaba udlungwane wombelebelo odlungule emanqulubeni kwaze kwasamanqulube sebikelana sishaye kunodumo ehlezi kamenzi ilembe leqamanyama lepheko khalipha ugawu bezwaliluma bophimisa abakhumbula amagaba bese lena bakabhideli mathethe nangezijembezi obesala kutshela ubesala unyenyezelwa utekula abafazi bakwaNomgabhe bawutekula behlezi emlofini bathi ushaka kakusa kakubankosi kanti lapha ezawunethezeka khona hlangala amakhosi lena bakavezi nonyanda kaMgabadeli wawugabadeli inkuzi yakwabulawayo uvezo kwasemanganyawo wayedonswe ngezintaba zazimakhelekethe wombosho omnyama Fanele kaphunga nomageba fanele mabalazi ibhathu sengathi abekwe ngabomu yaba luthintele hakabala lifana novuma kwangoma lunjengophunga wasebulaweni owela imbuzi ami umntakajama wayiwela kwashiziziba ephuza amazenduma zami undukwela wena wendlovu
Well, there you have it. Amabuto there doing some praise singing. Let us just go inside, because they will make their way inside the palace. The main reason they are doing what they are doing outside is that they are doing what is called praise singing and ukukhuleka in isiZulu. They are announcing their presence and their arrival through Inyosi Mncwango, who is one of the king's praise singers, together with Inyosi Mdletshe. Inyosi Mdletshe is not here. He is with the convoy that is bringing the queen's remains as the Amabuto are going up the other direction, but they will be coming back inside the palace. In the meantime, what we will be doing, Shahan, is just to take you around the palace to tell you what is happening. So this is the activity inside the palace, as we see some senior members of the royal family here. They are already inside the palace. In fact, I see in front of me, that is Prince Tiza Zulu, popularly known as Umgebane. That is the name that is used for him in terms of being igama leinsizwa. senior members of the Zulu royal family. Let's see if we will try and get a comment. But he's basically trying to organize what is happening here. To organize, as you can see, police have cordoned off everything here. Ndaba abasekude kakhulu kodwa amageba sebeyasondela manje. Hayi kahle. Okay, basically the prince there saying when we must wait a bit, but he's telling us that they are not far from here now. Here they are coming to the palace. Let me see if we can show you. Nkanyiso Mdlalose will show you what is happening there. The police have cordoned off the area. Let's walk towards that side, Nkanyiso Mdlalose, so that we will see what is happening. This is police cars. These are police cars from Eswatini, the kingdom of Eswatini. They have come with a delegation from the kingdom of Eswatini. On the other side, that's where you will see that police line that has been put up there to cordon off that area. That's where everything will happen when the body of the departed queen arrives here. It will be taken inside there. There is a mobile fridge that has been set up. But perhaps let's listen to what Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi said earlier on when we asked him about the issue of succession in the Zulu kingdom. Take a listen.
I applaud what the king did, because he has made it very simple. I don't think that we're going to crack our heads. I mean, we're not going to have our choice to elect who should, everything will happen in accordance. All that is left for us to interpret what it means by leaving a will naming the queen. So the matter is quite simple and straightforward. And I cannot say more than that.
I'm sorry to sound pushy. When will AmaZulu know about the decision? Once everything is done, the internment, when will AmaZulu know what will happen?
I think they should be patient, because, I mean, we're grieving now, we're mourning. I don't think AmaZulu should be impatient and say, let's do things quickly, just because they're curious to know. I think that they should really understand that when people are in mourning, they should be given space to mourn.
Siphamandla Goge covering that story for us.